Previously on Second Fiddles. Max talks to animals, even though most of them hate his guts. Max also goes by Buck, sidekick to the stag, a giant superpowered deer. Max's sister Tammy is also known as Pitch, an unemployed sidekick with a supersonic scream. These two super siblings have started Second Fiddles, a support group for sidekicks. We left off with Max and Tammy meeting their first recruit. Let's begin.
Episode 2, Sophia. Hi. Hi. Are you here for the support group? Welcome to,
Second Fiddles.
Second Fiddles.
Hello. Yes, I am here because I received a text message from Pitch.
This is the place. Please come in, make yourself comfortable. I see you came in costume.
The text was lacking details.
Oh, hi, Recall. You made it. Glad you got my text.
Hello, Pitch. Thank you for inviting me. Is this your home?
Yeah, me and my brother both live here.
Yes. Apparently your brother is the stag's sidekick, Buck. That is interesting. Does the superhero business run in your family?
How do you know I'm Buck? I'm not wearing my costume.
I recognize your voice. Your mask also only covers the area around your eyes, so it is not a great disguise. I do like the tiny antlers on your helmet, however. They are cute.
Noted. Great. Is that why you wear those goggles? So no one recognizes you?
Partly, but it is mostly to prevent small, sharp objects from abrading my corneas. My hero causes a lot of destruction, so shards of glass and other various types of debris are constantly striking me in the face.
Yeah, what's it like working with Smasher? He gives off some big energy.
Let her sit down first. We have pizza, if you're hungry.
That is very generous. Thank you, but I will decline.
Oh my god, I'm so insensitive. Do you even, eat?
Contrary to popular belief, Buck, I am not actually a robot. I do eat, but not pizza. I am lactose intolerant.
Nice one, bro.
I'm sorry, I guess I don't know much about you. You're a member of the A League, and I'm just a reserve member of the C League. But how do you know Tammy?
Who is Tammy?
Oh, he means me. When I'm not Pitch, my real name is Tammy, and this is Max. You don't have to tell us your name or take off your mask if you don't want to.
You're in our home, and we want to really be a support group. I was thinking a little bit of truth can't hurt.
The stag does not normally have any crossover work with Smasher, and Pitch, I believe you are currently unemployed, so I do not see a conflict of interest.
I'm not unemployed. I'm just between heroes at the moment. That's all.
Regardless, I do not believe there is enough risk to warrant maintaining my alias in your presence. You may call me Sophia.
It's nice to meet you, Sophia. You can just set your mask on the table here if you...
Has my appearance startled you?
Your eyes, they're... silver? They kind of look like mercury.
Yes. I originally chose the name Quicksilver for my alias, but it was, alas, already taken.
Recall seems to fit your powers well. You have a perfect memory, right?
I recall everything, yes. It is more than an eidetic memory, which most people refer to as photographic.
I think that's why people think you're a robot, because your brain is like a computer.
I am aware of that rumor as well. It upsets me. Regardless, I do not have the processing capabilities of a computer, but I am able to remember every specific detail of my life.
So does that mean you remember everything from your childhood? Like, do you remember being born?
Max, that's rude.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just, really curious.
I do not have any memory of my birth. In fact, I have no memory of anything from before 7 years ago. Specifically, 7 years, 203 days, 11 hours, and you probably do not care about the minutes or seconds.
I didn't care about the days or hours either.
So you just woke up one morning with no memory, but with the ability to remember everything.
Did your family help fill in the blanks?
I know nothing about my life from before, including my family. I have not been able to discover any information about who I am, or where I'm from, or the origins of my abilities.
So is Sophia even your real name?
One of the technicians at the laboratory I was living in was a big fan of the Golden Girls, and she let me watch it with her. Sophia is my favorite.
You were living in a laboratory?
Yes, before I started working with Smasher, and prior to moving into the secret A-League headquarters, I took part in a series of experiments for 642 days and 3 hours. You probably do not care about the minutes or seconds.
Really? You could have just rounded to the nearest year.
That's awful. Well, I'm happy you were able to get out of there. Did Smasher break you out? Ooh, was it like a rescue mission?
No, it was not that kind of testing. The experiments were cognitive in nature. There were no surgeries or invasive procedures. It was mostly puzzle solving and memory-related testing. When they came to the conclusion that I had total recall, but no computer brain, as the rumors suggest, I made the decision to leave on my own volition.
Max watches too much television, and he listens to this speculative superhero podcast that tries to discover people's identities and examine their origin stories. I don't understand why. Podcasts are stupid. He was probably imagining you attached to electrodes in an underground government testing facility.
Shut up, Tammy. Podcasts are awesome.
I was attached to electrodes in an underground government testing facility.
Oh,
The electrodes were not intended to hurt me. They were for collecting data. Are you familiar with electroencephalography?
Maybe? So you're saying they really just let you go? No strings?
Smasher was employed there at the time, and he offered me a job.
Smasher, the super strong, 9-foot-tall behemoth of a man, worked in a science lab. Seriously?
I thought he was like super dumb.
He is not always Smasher, just as you are not always Buck and Pitch.
Are you saying that Smasher is really like a nerdy scientist who transforms into a giant man-beast?
No, those are your words. I have said nothing. Let us change the topic immediately.
Maybe Smasher is really smart when he's in his regular form, but his stronger form is a moron, so he needs you there to help remember the plan.
I cannot confirm or deny the accuracy of your inference, but I can confirm that I am the brain to his brawn when necessary.
That is so cool. Sorry, I'm fanboying.
I understand. Smasher is very famous.
I still want to know how you know my sister.
I don't think we need to talk about that.
I had an encounter with her when she was sidekicking for her previous hero, Slap. The A-League needed some additional heroes from the B-League to assist with a classified matter.
Oh, do you mean like the secret invasion of those body-snatching aliens? The Skillies?
It would seem that it is not as much of a secret invasion if you are aware of it. Pitch, did you tell your brother about a classified mission?
No, I swear. Just because we live together doesn't mean I don't keep secrets from him.
That's reassuring. And she's right. She didn't leak any classified intel.
Then how did you acquire this knowledge?
A little bird told me.
Just because people think I am a robot does not mean I cannot grasp the use of idioms. Who told you?
What, are you going to tattle? Seriously, you can trust us.
Sophia, the day the A-League defeated the Skillies, I ran into one of my bird friends. Okay, well, my only bird friend. A peregrine falcon? She nests on one of those skyscrapers downtown near the building where the battle took place. She saw everything and told me about it.
Ah, yes, your animal communication powers. Do you have a network of agents spread throughout the city?
Oh God, no. He just has this crazy falcon. He found her as a chick when he was in college, and he raised her in his dorm room. She imprinted on him.
She's not crazy. And her name's Eloise.
And is Eloise her real name?
You know very well that humans can't pronounce bird names. You're just teasing me because Sophia's here.
If you like, I could leave.
No, please stay. Let's not make this so work-focused. Let's try to have more conversation and less interrogation.
I apologize. I do not socialize often. Or ever. When Pitch texted me, I was intrigued. No one has ever done that before, except in regards to a mission.
We can't talk about that Skilly invasion anyway, even though Max has a gist of what happened. Sorry, bro.
Whatever. I'm getting some pizza. I hope you didn't order anything gross.
Hey, Recall. If you ever need anything, you can text me whenever. I could probably use a little more estrogen in my life, if you know what I mean.
That would be wonderful. Thank you, Pitch.
Feel free to call me Tammy.
And you may call me Elephant.
What? Why?
Because I never forget.
Was that a joke?
Laughter is not obligatory, but it is appreciated.
I like you, recall Sophia. You've given me some hope for this sad attempt at a support group.
Seriously? Pepperoni? You know I don't eat meat, Tammy.
Take it off! He says that talking to animals makes it really hard to eat them, but I guarantee you he doesn't even know what animal pepperoni comes from.
It is made from multiple animals.
I didn't say that I knew either, but Max definitely doesn't know.
He does not have qualms with ingesting dairy?
No, the milking process is in a gray area.
Interesting.
Is it?
Yes. The moral and ethical waverings of certain vegetarians is amusing to me. So yes, it is interesting.
Sophia, I don't mean this to be offensive, but people probably think you're a robot because you don't use contractions when you speak.
Are robots unable to use contractions? I was unaware.
Is that another joke?
Perhaps. I do not know why I have difficulty using contractions.
Even though I picked the pepperoni off, it still kinda tastes like a sad, dead, spicy pig.
Told you he didn't know.
He was partially right. Omitting the other ingredients does not make him incorrect.
So what did I miss?
Nothing.
Okay. So, Sophia, other than socializing, was there any other reason why you wanted to come here tonight?
It is difficult to say, because many of the things I would like to speak about are classified.
You could generalize or talk about your feelings. Is everything going okay with Smasher?
He promised me that he would help me discover the truth about my past, and it has been years since that promise was made. He claims to get leads, but then they never pan out.
Didn't you say something about him working at the lab you woke up in?
Yes, my exact words were, Smasher was employed there at the time, and he offered me a job.
Another thing that friends probably shouldn't do is use their perfect memories to repeat their previous statements verbatim and out of context.
I apologize.
She's just teasing. Do you think Smasher knows more about your history than he's letting on? If he was working there, he must know how long you were there for, or at least where you came from. Right?
He claims that the files describing my past were redacted, and no one that had been part of my intake proceedings was available for questioning.
Are they dead? On a long vacation? That's kind of a weird thing to say. Not available? Do you believe everything he tells you?
Smasher took me in and gave me a home and a purpose. If he was lying to me, why would he still pretend to care for me?
You can care about someone and still lie to them. I lie to Max all the time, but he's the most important person in my life.
I'm not sure if that should give me the warm fuzzies or make me ask Eloise to spy on you.
Keep that dirty falcon bitch away from me.
You're the most important person in my life, too.
Is this a moment? Are you having a moment? I have heard about these.
Your sense of humor is far sharper than I expected.
Well, now we definitely know you're not a robot. Robots can't be sarcastic.
If that is your experience, I do not believe that we know the same robots.
Guys, do you hear that?
I hear nothing out of the ordinary.
He's using his power. What do you hear?
Rats, I think? A lot of them. They're moving in this direction. They're getting louder. It's like they're scratching in my brain. They're scared. They're running from something, but I can't make out what.
What the hell was that?
Multiple explosions from downtown.
I can't really see anything from the window. We need to help.
It's time to suit up. Hey, Sophia, good thing you're already in costume.
Yes, it is convenient. The A-League is calling for me to join them. Smasher is on his way. I must go. Tammy, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Now go. We're right behind you. Come on, Buck. Slap that mask on. You've always wanted to meet Smasher. Now's your chance.
Got it. Are you changing?
No hero means no dress code. The hood on my jacket should be good enough to obscure my face if I need it.
Okay, let's go. It's time to get buck wild.
The stag should fire you for that catchphrase.
Shut up, pitch. In this episode of Second Fiddles, Max is voiced by Matt Johnson, that's me. Sophia is voiced by Robin Raimi. Fourth Wall is voiced by John Pupo. and Tammy is voiced by Liz Thompson. Thanks for listening.